guys, it's Nigel. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm getting an intuitive download. Let's unpack it together. The guides gave me the phrase soul pull. Ooh, I'm just getting another vision of what it means, but what they said at first was soul, S-O-U-L, pull, P-U-L-L. But then when I'm sharing it to you guys now, I also hear soul pull, P-O-O-L, pull, like a pull of souls. I'm so crazy. Okay, anyhow, I love words. They're just so juicy, cool, and delicious. Okay, anyhow, soul pull. They said, Nigel, let's focus on the first word. Okay, the first phrase, soul pull, S-O-U-L-P-U-L-L. Soul pull. Your soul is here to play. Okay? The reason why you incarnated as yourself in this incarnation, though you may have experienced life before with different fragments of God consciousness, this is the first time you've been put together. Your soul has been put together with these types of fragments the way that you are. Therefore, this incarnation is the only you that is ever going to be with these fragments of God consciousness put together. I don't know why I always go so deep. That's not even what they want me to talk about. I'm sorry. Okay, soul pull. Your soul is here to play. So your ego is going to tell you to do certain things, but at the end of the day, it's not about what the ego wants. The reason why fate is a thing, whether you believe in fate or not, is because fate is, it's inevitably going to happen. It doesn't matter if you had chose this option or this option, you're going to come to the same outcome. From one perspective, someone could say that's not true. We all have free will. And from another perspective, one could say no, fate is a real thing. Comment below. What do you think about fate? Okay, so your soul is here to play. The soul is making the choices. The soul is choosing what the soul wants to do. Okay? The ego might think it's in charge, right? The consciousness might think it's in charge, but really the soul, oh, this is so juicy. Okay, so we have multiple bodies. You guys know this, right? We have our physical body, we have our auric body, we have our energetic body, which I guess could be also the auric body. I don't know. Okay, but so we have different bodies. Our consciousness is technically a body as well, even though it's not a physical body. It is. Okay, so there are layers to us. Why am I sharing this? They said talk about the soul pull. Okay, soul pull. There is an invisible tether. You guys probably think I'm so cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. There's an invisible tether that is pulling you through life to make decisions. The things that you are passionate or interested in life, your soul is guiding you there. So you might be like, oh, I really love to do hair, right? Or your soul might pull you to, oh, I really love to do nails. Or your soul might pull you to, oh, I really love to make music. Or your soul might pull you to, oh, I really love to play baseball. Or your soul might pull you to, so the things that you like or are interested in or are attracted to, that is the soul pull. What your soul is guiding you to do. Right? So some people might say, well, it could also be based on your environment. So yes, your environment is going to pose options to you, right? Like, for example, if all your friends on a Saturday go on their family's yachts, okay, then that might be an option for you, right? Or, if you live in a impoverished place and, you guys do, I don't know, that's what you do there, right? So there are different options that are always going to be presented to us, right? The soul pull is the soul, the internal compass guiding you, right? So you're never really alone in life. You have an internal man or person who is sitting in the seat observing what the soul is doing through the vessel. Okay, this is juicy. Okay, so you're sitting, so your consciousness, so there's a version of you that sits in the seat and observes what the soul is pulled to through you, through the vessel, right? And so you are going to be attracted to what you're going to be attracted to. One, based on the environment and what you are observing and absorbing from your environment. And two, based on what your soul is pulling you to do. So this actually is about following your highest excitement. That is what this little topic is about. This is what soul pull is about. Soul pull is following your highest excitement at every moment. Bashar talks about this all the time. If you guys are into spiritualists who like to channel, he's pretty cool. And I love that his eyes are always closed and he's always in this position. We need to talk about the mudras one day, because there is a reason why he's always eyes closed and holding this position. He's tapped in. Do you guys remember Foster eBay? I love Foster eBay. You guys, I have a video on my channel with Foster eBay. I think it was pretty good, but it was a long time ago. You guys should go check it out. But I used to love his videos, and there was one in particular where he talks about the mudras and your fingers and how they're like circuit boards, right? And so when you put them all together, you're channeling a certain energy or frequency, and that is a significance of when people are throwing up everyone's like, oh my God, 666 Illuminati, or oh my God, all seeing eyes, so evil, right? But it's like, no, you're putting together energy points. Okay, I don't know why I was thinking about that, but yeah, shout out to Foster and shout out to Bashar. So they're awesome. You guys go look them up. But anyhow, so that is why he's doing that with his eyes closed. Why do we bring up Bashar though? I felt there was a reason. Anyhow, energy pull, following your highest excitement. Okay, I want to say two things. Since we are touching on the mudras real quick, they say if you start creating art or doing things while holding the mudras, my girlfriend and I were having a conversation about this, but like throwing up the mudras, even though everyone's like, oh my God, it's so bad, it's so evil, they don't know what it means. You guys go on Pinterest, because this is what I do when I'm trying to look things up. Go on Pinterest, well, sometimes I'm on Pinterest, and type in what the mudras mean. Okay, there are different mudras, they mean different things. All right, I don't know what the other ones are, right? Like, look up the mudras, figure out what they mean, and then intentionally throw them up as you're doing some type of creative task, like singing or building something or making a video. Or, you know, I feel like that's why the celebrities, when they're on stage dancing around and doing that stuff or performing, they're throwing up the mudras. They're channeling a certain energy or frequency. Okay, anyway, that's not the purpose or point of this. Energy pull, following your highest excitement. In every moment, you're presented options and you're supposed to choose what feels most excited to you at that time. That is the soul pull. Okay, even when the ego interferes and chooses or acts in a way that is not the highest, the soul will always pull you to the next best thing. So if you learn to get quiet and in tune with yourself, you will always be guided and pulled to the next best thing or the next highest possible outcome. Highest possible choice. Is there anything else they want to say about that? Okay, now they said, okay, now you can be silly and talk about the soul pull. Okay, the soul, okay, like I don't know why a pull of souls. What is that? Is that where okay. The all. They said that's where the all comes from, a pool of souls. Everyone's just, that's what God consciousness is. Life force energy that is just vibrating in nirvana, and fragments of it gets to be shot off into incarnations on different galaxies in different realms. They're showing me Wreck-It Ralph. You guys know how when they entered the internet world and they can just like run around and choose what game they want to enter. That's how we're doing this. We're choosing what realm we want to enter. And right now we've entered the earth realm. Okay, but then there are some people who are organically plugged into the earth game simulation, and some people who just enter the earth game simulation, which is interesting to me. It's like there's some people who have been playing the earth game so long that they don't realize that they can get out of the earth game. I'm still thinking about Wreck-It Ralph, and leave earth game and go into the giant game room and just pick a different room. Because they say life is so quick. This incarnation as yourself is so quick. Soul pull, letting your soul pull you into the direction that you want to go so that you can be who you need to be, or learn whatever lessons soul needs to learn through this vessel. It's like we're all doing a work through these vessels. But again, that's really interesting about some souls are stuck in the earth game, and they've incarnated so many times just on earth that they don't realize they can leave earth, leave the game room of earth, and go into the big game room and choose a different realm. But maybe they're stuck on the earth game. It's like a Rubik's Cube. They haven't figured it out yet. And so they just keep evolving only in the earth game, but they don't realize there are other games that they can play. I feel like I'm channeling right now, because what the heck are these other games and how do you play them? These other games are other realities that you can go experience. You don't only have to experience earth. For those of you guys who are tired of earth, and that's why they're trying to go to Mars. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, no. They say there's a plethora of reasons why they want to go to Mars. But one of the reasons that they're showing you outright that they can go to Mars is to show you that there are other realms that you can go to. Okay? Because Mars is the wildest thing that's still in our solar system that we could go and experience. But for a lot of people, it's like, what the heck? That's really wild. Why are you, what? That's kind of crazy, right? But it's just a metaphor, even though they will try and go to Mars. They probably have already tried to go to Mars. If you can go to Mars, I don't know. They say you do know, and if they wanted to, they could go to Mars. There's a lot of technology that's being suppressed. Okay, anyway. But yes. So why are you sharing this? People need to be aware that they should think bigger than just Earth. Therefore, they should use their experience on Earth, though the experience is yours to have. We have to start reminding people earlier on in life that they are free, and we have to start creating a society or world that is free. People have to think more expansively, because there is, like, they don't have to just keep playing the Earth game. Even though Earth can be really good, and maybe that's why they keep playing the Earth game, because every time Earth gets a little bit better, every time humanity gets a little more civilized. But yeah, soul pool. So souls, the all, God that is vibrating in nirvana, jumps into the earth game. And some of us have played other games, and then said, oh, okay, we'll see what's going on in Earth game. And then we're like, oh my God, this is what's going on right now in the Earth game? Oh my. This is something serious. And a lot of us are like, we don't like it here. But we're still, you know, playing the game, how it's going. And I think that's how the star seeds feel, that there is a higher way to exist because they have experienced it in other realities. But then that also makes you think, well, if those other realities were so good, why would you come to play the Earth game, right? I don't know. I'm saying Wreck-It Ralph again, where it's like the person who owns the game room is about to like unplug the Earth game. And I feel like, just like in the movie, they'd be like, well, that's a shame because the Earth game is pretty cool. There is a lot of potential in the Earth game. There's a lot of things you can do and experience in the Earth game. It's not a waste. Do you guys see the Wreck-It Ralph movie? But yeah, that is what I feel. So soul pull. It is important that when your soul speaks to you and tells you what is next, that you listen to those inclinations and take action quickly. And you guys, I think I kind of touched on this on a video that I previously made, but also the faster you make decisions, you can speed up time. So remember I said, like, when you're brutally honest, you speed up time. Also, the faster you make decisions, you speed up time. When you make decisions really slowly, you kind of are like moving slowly. I get it though, because a lot of us are very cautious and we're very calculated, okay? Heavy Capricorn energy. I have to be very calculated before I move forward. But I feel like if you want to speed up time, if you make decisions really quickly, that also speeds up time. Now that also you also learn your lessons quickly when you speed up time. So, I mean, do it that way you will. If you're ready to get like bing bonged around by the universe, and it's not always like that, but it's true when you are super in alignment and like, I'm just being real and doing what I really feel is true, you will get bing bong, especially if you're still living in the matrix reality. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. Why? Because you're now living out of alignment with the matrix, and that feels uncomfortable when you still live in the matrix. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little rant. I don't know what to call this, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I just have to like call these like food for thought. It's just like things that you can just like mentally stew over if you like that. It's mental spiritual stimulation. I don't know. Okay, I hope you guys are doing well. I'll talk to you later. Bye.